Hi everyone, and welcome to another Doctor Who figure review by me, Mr. Badwolf7, and this time I'm reviewing the Silence with the closed mouth and the Silence with the open mouth. So in this review, it will be a two-parter review. We'll be reviewing the two figures in the same review, but first of all I'm going to be reviewing the Silence with the closed mouth, which looks absolutely fantastic and really creepy. So first of all, I'm just going to show you the packaging, which is just the same as the one which we had with Amelia Pond. So just the same packaging, as you can just see at the back. Very nice done. So we can just leave that for now, because we've seen that with the Amelia review. So yeah, try and tune into my Amelia review, which I just did before, and you'll see the back of the packaging in more detail there. But first I'll just show you the card before I get on to reviewing the figure and the detail and articulation. So here it says Doctor Who, here it says DW, and DW there BBC, as you can just see at both sides. Here it has the character options logo and a yellow line which goes right across, and then you've got a thinner yellow line which goes right across the top. Here it says Silent with closed mouth, and silent is done in capital letters, and then you've got smaller letters with closed mouth, it says in smaller letters, and that's just plain white on the back, as like all the other cards. The Silence with the open mouth, that card's just the same, but it just says Silent with open mouth, but that's exactly the same as the other one. So yeah, so now I'm going to get on to reviewing the Silent figure. So this figure is done really well. I love the way they've done this figure, because it just looks absolutely fantastic, and it just looks like the Silence from the actual episodes. Now the funny thing about the Silent figures is in series 6 now, the figures that have been released out of this wave are the Doctor with Cowboy Hat, to the two Silents, the Nephew, and the Amelia Pond. Now that's wave 1A, but then they've now released wave 1B, which contains the two Silents, Doctor with the Cowboy Hat, Uncle, Idris, and the 11th Doctor with beard and wearing a straight jacket. So let me just tell you a story about this now. The Silence monsters, which you get in wave 1A, have got more of a more of a creamy coloured face, which is more of a lighter coloured brown. But in wave 1B, the Silents have more of a grey face. Now I do prefer the wave 1A version, which has the more of a whiter skin colour version, and then the darker grey colour, because they don't look just as well as they do in this, because they did look like this in the episode and they didn't have like a grey face. So I think these ones are better, but I still do like the grey versions, and I still highly recommend you buy them if you find them first, because you might not be able to find these then, and then you may want to get the grey ones when you see them, just in case you aren't able to get any of these. So yeah, back to the figure now. So the detail on the head is absolutely fantastic. It really is. I love the detail on this figure. Lots of wrinkles, different skin tones to the skin, just absolutely fantastic. So the eyes on this figure are done absolutely fantastic. It's like a deep hole in into the face, and it is done with a real high standard. Inside the eyes, they are actually a red colour, which makes it even more creepier when you're up like in front of the figure. Great for scene recreations and figure adventures if you actually do them. The face is done absolutely fantastic, around the mouth and the nose. Lots of wrinkles and different parts to the figure, which makes it more realistic and more like old looking. The nose is just a little nose. And also this figure is just like a proper alien that that you probably see from space. It just really looks like an alien. So yeah, if we go around the back, he's got a bald head, no hair on there, just a couple of wrinkles and darker black tones to the skin at the back. Then you've got more wrinkles down here as you go down to his neck, with lots more wrinkles there. Now if we just start going down the suit, you've got the white shirt at the back, which you can just see the collar and a bit of the top of the shirt. Then you've got the black tie, which is done very nicely. There's no black paint smudges on the suit, which is absolutely fantastic. Then if we just go down the suit, that is just plain black with lots of creases to make it more realistic and more lifelike, which I think is done with a really good matte black paint. It's really black, and it's done very, very well. And as I said, more creases on the back there. Then if we have a look down the arms, lots more creases again to make it really more realistic. And this figure is really looks really realistic. Then you go down to the trousers, lots more creases again. And then you've got the boots at the bottom, which are plain black, and they are done really well too. And then if we just have a look at the hands, lots of wrinkles and dark colours to the skin, bits of black to make them look like the dirty hands. And if we just have a look at the back of them, the fingers, they have got one thumb and 3 fingers, so you can easily tell that they're not human with that sort of thing. So yeah, that figure, the Silence with the closed mouth, is done really well. And now I'm going to review the Silence with the open mouth, which is another great figure. So here we have the Silence with the open mouth. As you can see, it has got an open mouth, and the eyes are done the same as before, with a red colour inside, and they just look like holes in the face. Then you've got his nose again, which is done really well, just like the other nose. But then when we come to the mouth, his mouth is open, which is really good, with lots more wrinkles to it. As he is opening his mouth, the skin is like sort of stretching, so that makes it look more realistic as well. Then we go around here, we've got more wrinkles down the side of the face, as you can just see. And then at the back he's got a bald head, but again with a couple of black smudges around it to make it more realistic and look like it's a bit more dirty. Then you've got more wrinkles which come down the back of the head towards the neck. Then again, same suit all the way down, nice matte black paint, nice suit underneath, nice shirt underneath, and then you've got the long suit that comes down with lots of creases. Same with the trousers, lots of creases again like the other one, and the feet are done exactly the same. Again, 3 fingers and 1 thumb, and that is done really well. Really like that effect, and I'm glad that they've actually added that on instead of just putting 5 fingers. So yeah, so the Silence figures both share the same articulation. The head can't move at all, it just might be able to move just a little bit, but I don't think it can move that well. I don't know if it can do a 360 degrees, but it doesn't look like it can do. The arms can do a 360 degrees, they can do a 360 degrees at the biceps, they can move at the elbows, the hands can swivel a bit on my one, but I don't know whether they will be able to do a 360. I'm not pushing it just because they're a bit stiff at the moment because they're new. They can swivel here at the knees 360 degrees, and they can bend at the knees, and the shoes can't move because they're not on a swivel joint. So out of 10, the Silence figures deserve a well earned 10 out of 10. They are absolutely fantastic figures, really done well, nothing wrong with them. Highly detailed, absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend you buy them, either from Wave 1A or Wave 1B, doesn't really matter, but I prefer the Wave 1A. But thanks for watching this review, YouTubers, and my next review will be of the Wave 1B Idris figure, which I got on my holidays in the BBC shop. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you in that review next.